it's Christian time!
Hello guys, it's me, Christian Patiera. Today I'm going to show you how to solve the 3x3 Rubik's Cube. Now, I know what you're thinking. Do I need to do a bunch of math? Do I need to swap the edges? Do I need to do random turns? Well, no, not at all. It's all about memorization and practice. Solving the Rubik's Cube is pretty easy when you get to it. It's just you need to learn algorithms. So these algorithms will consist of moves like up, down. So we got some of the basic moves here. This is the right layer and this is the left layer. This is the up layer. This is the bottom layer. This is the front. This is the front. And this is the back layer. So we always have green on front and white on top while scrambling. So we have R, which is this side right here, right? L, this is L, go down. Why did it go down? I can't go this way. Well, but if you go, if you go upside down and do it, it's the exact same thing. So U will go this way because if we do that, it's just R. And then D, yep, it's the opposite way. It goes this. F will go this way, and F will go this way, and the B will go like that. Now there's something called prime, so that's just the opposite. R prime, which will go down. L prime, which will go this way. U prime, which is U layer this way. Then D prime, which is the bottom layer this way. Front, which will be this way. B will be this way. Now you'll see something called the layers doing and a 2. So this is doing a move twice. So if you ever see that, you'll keep in mind. R2 will all turn the lights twice. R2 prime is the same thing as R2. So B2 prime is turning the B layer twice. Alright, we're going to do a sequence of moves. So this is a sequence of moves here. We're going to do R, L, it'll be on the screen. U, D, F, B. Now try to repeat that. Got it? So now we got that done here. So if you know locations, and if you don't know, you can always go back. I might make a video of that. So before I do, doesn't matter what cube you have. If you have a Rubik's brand, that's acceptable. So this one's 2021 brand here. Doesn't matter which one. But other than that, let's get scrambling. So the first step here is just the daisy, which in my opinion, which is the easiest step. And then you want to get you want to make the white cross by lining this piece here with its correct color. So you see this, the white edge here with the orange. You would put it here and then do an F2 to put it, or an R2. And then you would repeat an algorithm 1 to 5 times to put each corner piece in, so we could get a white layer. I'll show you how to do it after I do this solve here. And after that, you would insert the middle layer edges with doing a sequence of moves. And then you would get these edges done. Like that, and then you would basically solve the rest using algorithms. Alright, so that was pretty fast for you. I didn't really go over it. I was just showing you the steps. But now we're going to go to step each one by one. Step 1 is obviously the daisy. There are a few tricks to it. Like these two pieces I can move to the yellow. Like that, I have 2. And then there's cases like this where it's on the side. And what I could do is I can move it. Yeah, I have the same case as these 2 right here. Sometimes if it's on the bottom, this is going to be tricky. All you can do is that you can move it. You can have the white edge. You can move it where there's no white edge, and then you could move it like this, and then we can move it like that. And then we have the daisy. We just have the same case as this. There'll be some other cases, but we are pretty much done with the daisy here. So the daisy, I'll do another example here. So sometimes you could have 2 or 3 cross pieces on the daisy. I have no cross pieces on the daisy. I want to make sure we get it on the yellow side. Quick note: if you know your color scheme, then you'll be fine. So this one right here, I know it's I can move it up, and then I'll move this one up since it's in this spot like that. Sorry for the lag. Oh look, this one's in this spot, so I can move it up. And then if you have this case, you could just see like move it in the gap. This is the edge, and then that's the gap. You can move it. R2. Step number 2 is the white cross. There are a couple cases that you can have this in. So one of them is when they're all lined up, but you can have it where it's not lined up, which is also fine. It's a little weird. So first of all, you want to take an edge that's lined up or line an edge. Example, this white and blue edge. I'm going to line it up. I'm going to look at the color that's on front of the white edge. This is the top of the white edge, that's the front. And then I'm going to line it with whatever the color right here is. So in this case is blue, so I'm going to move it over to blue. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it to the white sticker. So I would do an R2 prime or an R2. And then next I see the white and orange piece, and then add more to the orange side. It's already moved since we wouldn't have that. R2. Then another piece I'd find the white and red edge. I'm gonna move it over to red. And yeah, the other edge is pretty easy. Just find the gap. Now this step is a little bit tricky. So next step, which is the white side. So the white side, you can have a lot of combinations for white side. There's a step called PLL, which is used for CFOP. CFOP is an advanced method for 3x3, so you can have either one of them, or you cannot have a possible case. So in this case here, we're trying to get the whole layer with all these edges, with all these corners to the correct spot. Now we gotta repeat this sequence 1 to 5 times until the corner here. So we gotta find a corner with white. So we see that. Now we see the 2 corresponding corners. In this example, red and green. So I take it over to red and green on my right side. This corner here, white, red and green, white, red and green. I don't care about the white. So we repeat this sequence 1 to 5 times. R, U, R prime, U prime. So I do this for all corners. So for another one, white sticker, red, blue. I've been going to red and blue. And I repeat that sequence again. R, U, R prime, U prime. R, U, R prime, U prime. R, U, R prime, U prime. the next one, which is the white, blue, orange corner. I'm gonna bring it over to blue and orange. And repeat that sequence again. R, U, R prime, U prime. The last corner, which is, if it's in, then you could still do it. But if it's in another one, like white, orange, and green, is in the white, orange, and blue in corner, then you need to do a different corner. So once again, repeat the sequence again. Sorry for lag. Alright, the next step is the middle layer. So, that's great. I had to learn a whole new algorithms. It's actually very simple. All you need to do is just move edges around. So, I'm gonna first do the one that's on the right. So, actually, I have two on that one. So, if it's on the left, you want to do the inverse of the algorithm that I showed you. R prime U prime R prime U prime R prime. So there's actually a lefty version which is pretty helpful. This goes L prime U prime L U. So you want to do the inverse. U L prime U prime L prime U L. Then you want to move it over U. And then this is called an F12 case here. So it's like doing the algorithm, but you can do it inverse instead of doing that. And that's acceptable too, but we want to keep it like this. When we're done with the sequence U prime L prime U L, we're going to do U R U prime R prime. And then we're going to do the same thing here. But so we use the same algorithm. So this is the algorithm now. U prime, L prime, U, L, U, rotate, R, U prime, R prime. Now if it's on the right, like this one here. So basically what you want to do, which I'm going a little too fast. So I'm actually gonna explain it. So what I'm actually telling you to do is that you're gonna make a T like this. So you gotta find an edge, and then orange and green, and you're gonna find it. I pick it with orange and green. So what you do is that you take the color that's in front and you align with the color that it is. So in this case here, this is green and orange, and we have to go to the right. So the algorithm that I showed you, you can do the inverse of that. So the lefty version I showed you, which I'm gonna show you again. U R. So if it's on the left right here, you can move this. U R U prime R prime U prime L prime U L. And if it's on the left, and like if you like this example, this green and red edge here. Now if we look at the color in front, it will match the green, but it wouldn't match the red. So the algorithm that I showed you, the lefty one, you do that one. U prime, L prime, U, L, U, R, U prime, R prime. Now keep doing this until you get all the edges. So one more time, U prime, L prime, U, L, U, rotate here, rotate all the way here, R prime, R prime. Great, so now we're done. Now next step here, which is to orient your edges. So there's 3 of the cases you could get. You could get cross, you could get a line, you could get an L, or you could get a dot. So we're going to start with the dot case. So we have an algorithm that will be similar with the one inserting the corner. So what you want to do is you want to do an F to set that out, to set the algorithm. Then we're going to do that algorithm we did. You can do this on any side, doesn't matter. And we're going to do that same algorithm to insert the corner. R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. It will form a line like this. If it does form a line, you want to take that line and put it in the back. So we're going to do a U2. We're going to do that same algorithm again. F, R, U, R prime, U prime, F prime. Which is, if it forms a line which we want, we're going to do the same algorithm once again. The next step, which is going to be a little harder because we're going to learn a new algorithm. So this one only requires R and U moves. So what we're doing next is we're gonna line these edges here. So basically what you want to do is that when you want two edges solved, make sure they're lined, and then these two are not solved. So if they are not solved, hold them on the left and then do this algorithm. R, U, R prime, U, R, U2, R prime. Now we have all the corners, which is good. Now there will be some scenarios you just can't find to see the two adjacent edges. You can only have these two solved and then these two opposite. Do the algorithm from any angle. And then once you get two lined like this, you might have to do it a couple times to see, 1 to 4 times. And then if you do see it, and then do the algorithm again. These two on the left, and then do that. And then once you're done, you could do a U to finish off. Now next up is to do the corners. So we don't care about the corners about this, but we're gonna learn a new algorithm. Basically, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna learn an algorithm that will have all the corners in place. So this is what I'm looking for. This corner matches with these. This corner matches with this. This corner matches with this, and so on. And then we can do it. Then we can do the algorithm by just doing commutators, which will be simple. So if there is one in place, which you won't always have one in place, you want to do this algorithm. U, R, U prime, L prime, U, R, U prime, L prime. Sometimes it won't do that. If it doesn't do that, then do it again. So with that one, this corner matches with these 3 centers, and then this corner matches with these 3 centers. Do it once or twice until it does that. Next, what you want to do, there's 7 cases you can possibly have. So one of them, so before I do this is not a possible case. So many people don't know how to solve Rubik's Cube, and they twist it and say, hey, you cheated. This is not possible. This is not possible. It's just not a possible case. So anyways, back to where we were. We want to flip the whole cube upside down. In the corner that we want to swap, the algorithm that we do to put the corner in place. So we're going to repeat that algorithm until the corner flips like that on the white. So I'm going to do it. And now the corner's in place. Now the whole cube is messed up. But that's okay. We need to bring this other corner here. So we're going to do a D2 or D, which corner you want to place. If this one's oriented, then bring it so you can orient that corner. But since it's in the corner, I'm going to do that algorithm until it orients this corner. Now, if all 4 are oriented, it's just the same thing. Try not to miss it. So, take the corner until it's oriented like this. Make sure you do that last U move, or the whole thing. And then move it. And then do the same moves until that corner is oriented. And now we have this simple case here. Now orient that corner right here. and then only that corner. So yeah, solving a 3x3 is just basic memorization and muscle memory. So if you want to make a CFOP, if you want me to make a CFOP tutorial, that's absolutely okay. I could make a CFOP tutorial, but here's some things that you need to learn. But that's pretty much it. So review this video a couple times, 2 or 3, maybe 5. Then in a week, you'll learn how to solve a 3x3. You'll know how to solve a 3x3 from memory. So it takes only like 2 or 3 algorithms. No, 2 or 3. 5 algorithms to solve it. 5 algorithms you need to learn, which is not a lot. Us cubers, we need to learn like more than 100 algorithms for CFOP. Anyways, so this video is not sponsored, but thank you for watching. Christian Pontiana. I hope you would subscribe, and goodbye.